All right. Um, Let me tell you something. You can easily get discouraged when it comes to this stuff. When it's like animation, modeling, whatever. I mean, that's just life. You know what I mean? Just a quick tip, man. Think about doing meditation. That's probably the best thing I could tell you when it comes to like being discouraged, or you get that, what do you call it? The artist block. You get that thing you do. I'm putting my fingers in quotes right now. They call it artist block. Okay, that's where you I don't know. I guess you get discouraged, or you find a time where you just can't do shit about your work or your artwork or your writing, animation. Trust me, like I've had it so many times, and we call it the artist block. Okay. Now, ways to get around that, man, I'm telling you, the key, like the key, the key would be to get up and take a walk. Get up and just leave the computer, leave the work for at least an hour at least. Go ahead and clear your head and come back to the computer or come back to your workstation. You know what I mean? Don't just say you got artist block and then say and just give up. You know what I mean? You got to have that drive to come back and do it. We all get it. We all get it. Just real quick, back to the tutorial. I'm actually just doing the foot placement here, but just follow along, uh, and just like all I am is just placing the place. Excuse me, placing the feet. Um, but so, anyways, yeah, like we all get artist block, and trust me, like one way I've found a way to cope with that or to get around that. Voice crack. Don't tell nobody. Uh, um, so it's just get up and take a walk, meditate. I mean, I get up and walk. I love nature and I love the trees. I love animals and all that. So you know what I do? I get up and walk. If I'm like for instance, I'll be motivated one time and I'll get a hell of a lot done. I'll animate an entire dinosaur or person or an entire walk cycle or whatnot, and then I'll find out that it's not coming out how I want it to look, right? So I'll just get up, take a walk, and I kid you not, I just clear my head. Basically, I go walking and I'll clear my head. I clear my head. Stop thinking about the animation. Stop thinking about what's gonna happen tomorrow. Stop thinking about that work. Stop thinking about work that you have tomorrow. You work a 9 to 5. Stop thinking about it. Just think about something that you like and you love, and think about that. Or go out and just enjoy something else. You know what I mean? At least for an hour, and then come back to it. Come back to the work. And I kid you not, you'll notice how much you'll get back to this work, and you'll be feeling so much better. I'm so serious. It feels good. Your head's cleared. You have a clear goal of how you want this animation to look. Man, and it feels so good. I'm so serious. All right, so like as we continue, man, like it's really cool. I mean, so a little bit about this part of the tutorial. I was over here testing out some things, trying to get like a I was trying to use like a locator or whatnot, but you can just disregard that portion of the animation. I don't know. Just trying to get something to work, but it didn't really work. But I just continue. But just part of the tutorial, I'm just continuing to edit the animation, like especially like the how the dinosaur goes or moves forward. So like I basically if the dinosaur your dinosaur that you're animating is the same um directional how could I put it, the same path or same rotation as mine, then yeah, the translate x values will be the same. So I'm just trying to animate the x values. So on the left and right axes or values, we're just trying to get those to look better. So like as he moves forward, the feet move right and then plant at the same value that it was before. So you can just see as I just edit the graph and just make sure that it stays clean and consistent. Um, we just continue to edit the values. All right, so back on topic, back onto the dinosaur. So I have these spheres, or let's just for your just for tutorial's sake, I'm just gonna call them like our controls, right? So we have these controls at the top. Now, the purpose for these spheres at the top, it could be anything. It doesn't really matter. I just like using spheres. Um, that those are there to better control the dinosaur. Okay, so they're there to control like the dinosaur. So basically, what we're gonna do is I'm going to add a orient constraint to the main controls, which are the rectangles or the squares, our square controls on the hips or whatnot. Um, so the spheres just you use them for rotation purposes. So that's why we add the orient constraint in Maya. And if you know what an orient constraint in Maya is, all it is rotation constraint basically. Point constraint being location values where you move the tools or whatnot, the controls. Orient constraints rotate our values. Okay, so we just use that to rotate our hips or rotate our neck or whatnot. So at the end of this tutorial or at the end of this video, you just notice that I'm just testing out different controls or whatnot, just see what I can use instead of just an orient constraint or whatever it is, And then I'm just as the animation flows, as the animation goes, I test it out, see what it does,